Okay, today I want to talk about JSB 2 pellets. I want to talk about the JSB Exact Kings in 25 and the Baracuda Hunter H&N pellets. The JSB's pellets here. Okay. 25.3 grains, and you get 350 pieces in a tin. 350 pellets. The Baracuda Hunters are 27.4 grains, and you get 200 pellets in the tin. The JSB Exacts are by far the most accurate pellets that I own anyway. And it seems like with any caliber that I get, whether it's 177, 20, 25, 22, 30, the JSB Exacts are always the most accurate pellet in my rifles. You cannot go wrong with JSBs. Okay? This is what you get. Alright? Now, if you're looking for an alternative pellet, and I'm talking about in 25 caliber, you may want to look at the Baracuda Hunters. Okay? I like the H&N pellets because I love the screw off cap. I wish that these would come in a 350 tin, just like the JSBs, because I would buy them. But I want to take one out of each. I just want to show you what they look like. It's kind of hard to see. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so let me try to zoom it in. As you can see, when you put them next to each other, the Baracuda Hunter pellet is slightly larger, longer, and it is heavier. Okay. And it has kind of like a hollow point at the top. Okay, so usually when you have a heavier pellet, you're going to get a little bit more energy. In this case, the 2 grains difference. Technically, you would see a little bit more of an impact with the Hornet. I mean, well, not the Hornet, with the Baracuda Hunter pellet. If you can see, being that it's longer, it has a deeper skirt. I don't know if you could see that compared to the JSB, which is basically a short dome pellet. Okay, so the difference is that these Hunter pellets are advertising extra knockdown power. Okay? Now, the thing with the domes, with the dome pellets, there's no expansion upon impact. I have a couple of videos where I've taken the exacts and I put them through a gelatin block, and basically they don't expand at all. Okay, so the hollow points are designed to open up and hit with authority, expand, and cause that shocking power, and that's where you get the extra knockdown power as advertised on the tin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot this Baracuda Hunter pellet in this gelatin block to see if this pellet does expand. And I have a feeling that I think it is going to expand. I think it's going to work. Okay. So I'll get you those. I'm going to shoot a couple into the block. Try to give you a close up of that pellet. There it is. And I want to find out if this thing really opens up. And if you're hitting a small game or anything, is it gonna work? So I'm gonna put this block about 10 yards away from the shooting position, and I'm gonna use my my Benjamin Marauder. That's gonna be my rig to test out these pellets. Okay, so right now, accuracy wise, I always use the exacts in my Marauder, and they are very precise. You cannot go wrong. And in my rifle, I'm not saying in your rifle, but in my Benjamin Marauder, the exacts always hit the spot. Well, I'm just looking for an alternative, and I believe the Baracuda Hunter is a good alternative. And this is, I'm going to try to prove today that if it does expand like it's supposed to, and I think it will, and can it match the accuracy, then this would be a great alternative to the JSB Exact. Okay, so I'm going to shoot a couple of pellets into this block and then come back to you with the results and see what happens. Okay, so I'm back. I just shot the 3 H&N Hunter, Baracuda Hunter pellets into this gelatin block. Again, I was about 10 yards away. 3 shots. There they are. Looks like they penetrated the block at least 6. 2 of them 6 inches, 7 inches. And one of them a little bit more, 8 inches. And again, I shot them out of my Benjamin Marauder, the Sinrod Gen 2 stock setup. I did not make any adjustments to the rifle, and so there you go, there you have it. So now just give me a minute and I'll pull them out. I'll be right back. Okay, so I pulled all 3 pellets out of the block, and you can see that they have expanded a little bit. Well, somewhat. The 2 on the outside expanded a little bit more than the one in the middle. Okay, there you can get a little close up there. So they do expand, which does help with the knockdown power. So let me just put, that's the original pellet. Let me put it in the, or next to it. As you can see, they did open up. They did form a cup. So the pellets they are advertising extra knockdown power, and they are opening up. Now here's the JSB pellet, okay? next to it. So now the JSB pellet, again, it really doesn't expand. It's a dome pellet. They're just straight through design. They will flatten out a little bit, but they won't open up into a cup. They're just not designed to open up. Okay, so you can take the JSB pellet and basically put it in the cup. And it fits in the cup. Alright, so do they expand? Yes, they do. And this is only at 10 yards. I'm not sure what it would do at 30 yards or 50 yards. Okay. And I have a feeling that you may need a stronger or a more powerful 25 to get the full effect. Again, remember, I have the stock marauder. If you have a stronger rifle that's maybe is rated at 50 foot-pounds of energy, you might get better results. So again, this is just from my rifle, my Marauder, and there goes the H&N pellet again from the box, from the tin. Okay, so now they do expand, right? But now, are they accurate? So now I'm going to perform an accuracy test, because if it's not accurate, then the pellet is worthless, right? Doesn't matter how far it expands. If you can't get it on target, it's no good. So now let me follow up with an accuracy test, and if it performs well in the accuracy test, then this would be a clear alternative to the JSB Exact King, with a little bit more power, a little bit more weight, a little bit of extra knocking power. Okay, so I'll get back to you with the accuracy results. Okay, so what you see is that mark on the tree right there. That's what I'm going to be aiming for. Okay, so that mark on the tree is about 45 yards from where I'm shooting from. My Marauder is right now at 2,500 PSIs. Will I hit that target? Here I go. That's one. Two. Three. In the exact same spot, 45 yards. Okay, so my final thoughts on these pellets, the Baracuda Hunters. Extra knockdown power, 27.47 grains, 200 in a tin. I like the screw on lid, very nice. It does have a little bit of an expansion with my sin rod. Accuracy, 45 yards is, you saw it, 3 holes in one. Very accurate. Nice weight pellet, and it definitely is an alternative to the JSB Exacts. So, you know, if you can't get your hands on any JSBs and you can get your hands on these Hunters, you give them a try. Because in my rifle, they are pretty good out to 45 yards. So, there you go. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video, and, you know, these pellets have been around for a while, so just don't see too many videos on them, but they work. And I think with a more powerful 25, they may even work even better. Okay? Alright, so thanks for watching.